In this episode of Aniview, we take a look at Space Dandy. He's a dandy guy in space. Space Dandy is the first anime to simultaneously premiere the same night in the US as it does in Japan. Space Dandy is what you would get if you combined Cowboy Bebop and an acid trip, but in a good way. The story revolves around the suave, debonair dandy and his ragtag crew, a robot assistant named QT, and Meow, an alien that looks like a cat who always proclaims not to be a cat alien. They make their money by hunting rare, undiscovered aliens, although they're rarely successful. Dandy can't resist beautiful women and is a slave to the booty. So the crew spends most of their time at a restaurant called Boobies with their favorite waitress, Honey. Think of Boobies as a space Hooters. Similar to the structure of Cowboy Bebop, each episode is its own standalone story that manages to execute new animation styles and ways of storytelling. There's a ton of variety in this series. One episode may be about QT falling in love with a coffee machine, the next a High School Musical, and the next about starting a rock band. It's almost like having 8 different anime genres rolled up into one. My dream finally came true! The voice acting is top notch. Dandy and Honey are voiced by Ian Sinclair and Alexis Tipton, respectively. Those of you who hate dubs, don't worry, it's available in the original Japanese audio with subs on Funimation.com and Hulu. Space Dandy also manages to sneak in many anime and pop culture references, including Karate Commandos, featuring the badass Chuck Norris. The music is also worth noting. It blends several genres, jazz, pop, rock, funk, classical, etc., which makes for an amazing soundtrack. I especially love the opening song, Viva Namida, and find myself singing it throughout my day. Here are the pros and cons. Pros. It's very different from the typical anime. Each episode features a unique visual aspect. The voice acting is fantastic. And it premieres in the US and Japan at the same time, so there's no waiting for a year for it to be licensed and dubbed. Cons. In my opinion, I really can't think of one. Maybe the fact that they're about to air the final episode, which makes me sad. Bottom line, Space Dandy is just straight up fun to watch. It will leave you excited for more Dandy and his crazy space adventures. Space Dandy gets Nerdgasm's stamp of approval. You can currently watch Space Dandy on Toonami, as well as Funimation.com and Hulu. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. The links are below in the video description. Your support helps the Nerdgasm community grow. Thanks for watching.